Hello, hello, and welcome to Wine Friday. I'm super excited to share this awesome project with you. Welcome to the replay, by the way. I wish I could be there live with you on this Friday, but I have recorded this early, and in celebration of Wine Friday, I am making an adorable wine tumbler. I can't wait to share how I do this with you using our awesome ink. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I'm making. So I have a bunch of these metal wine tumblers, and this is, it's a pretty nice sized one. You can get these, gosh, pretty much anywhere. This particular one happens to be from a very large wholesale store. And anyway, it's just a metal tumbler. We are going to ink this using our ink. We're going to dry it really well, and then we're going to bake it in the oven. So that's how you heat set ink when you're using a hard surface. So here we go. I'm going to grab just a couple of my big squeegees to kind of hold this in place as I do it. A bag of rice works well, or a bag of beans. You can set this in and it won't wobble back and forth. So the first thing I want to do, because this is going to be my cup, and so I'm going to put a little branding on it. I have this transfer for designers. So when you're a designer, we get some of these transfers in our kit so that we can create things. We can make t-shirts or mugs, you know, whatever, with our logos. And so I'm going to put the Chalk Couture logo on one side, and then I'm going to put my cute summer design on the other side. So that is super, super cool. So when you're using the metal tumbler, you want to fuzz this because there is quite a bit of, like, it's a non-porous surface that we're going to be sticking this to. So when we get to non-porous, we want to make sure that this is a little less sticky than normal. We just want to be able to definitely peel it off when we're done chalking. So because this is a full circle, and there is a little bit of, there's a little bit of curve on here, I'm raising the symbol up a little bit because down here it goes down, and the more curved edges you have, like this is great, there's no bubbles, but the more curved edges you have down below, it's actually going to be it'll give you a little more trouble, a little more bubbles, so you have to be really, really careful. So we've got this on there really well, and I'm going to go right ahead and flip it before I have any ink on there, and know that the direct opposite side is where I'm going to choose my Hello Summer Mini that I'm going to use. I'm going to be honest, I haven't really selected which style I want. I was thinking I could do that cute little like margarita glass, or the Hello Summer, or Bring on the Sunshine, or Life is Better in Flip-Flops, or this fun oceany one. I'm not so much like the Go Wild or On the Road or Mountain. Totally could do the camping one because we do love to camp, and I could put Life is Good, and I could put this in the camper. But I'm thinking maybe just for me, I am leaning towards this Bring on the Sunshine, because sunshine is like one of my favorite things in the whole world. Soak It Up, or Summer because it's my favorite season, or Drink because you know there's a drink in here. I just kind of feel like that might be a little too small by itself. So I think Bring on the Sunshine is my best bet, honestly, because I can use that any season, especially in the winter. I can be like, come on, just bring on the sunshine, people. So we're going to go with that. And it just so happens we're doing two circular designs. but that doesn't mean anything. You don't have to do that. I forgot to write back on this one, and I'm going to write number 1 on the back of this, and then I'm going to label it with a number 1 because we have 12 of these mini pieces, so they all should be labeled with a number. Now, of course, I am going to fuzz this one as well, so we'll get that fuzzing. Did I show you my t-shirt yet? I don't know if you can see it. It says pretty good at Bad Decisions. It's my fun music festival t-shirt. So we are leaving today for the Faster Horses Music Festival. So I'm gonna slide this down as far as I can, and it's gonna be Bring on the Sunshine. Now I do have a little bubble there, but this is good. All right, so I have both of these on here. I'll do one first, and eventually I can't set this down again to do the other one, so I'm gonna have to do one of them in the air. I think this one looks better to do in the air, so I'm gonna start on this side with our Chalk Couture logo, and we're gonna do that in, actually, now that I'm thinking about this, I was thinking of doing this in silver, but you guys know I do love gold. Like, what would gold look like with the teal? Maybe I'm going to be a trendsetter, and I'm going to start something new. Let's see how this looks. I'm a gold lover. I really, really like gold these days. So let's check it out. I mean, a rose gold would look nice too. Have you guys ever seen me make the rose gold with the ink? Let me show you. Let's do that. That will be fun. So we have our regular gold, and then I'm gonna grab some peony. So you probably could, you know, whatever you have at home, you probably could go with the Marvelous, which I love this color, or peony. I think I'm gonna do Marvelous. We'll mix those together. And I'll just grab a color tray to do that. Since I already have a bunch of gold here, I'm just gonna put, that's probably 2 scoops with your stirring stick. When you use the stir stick, I always kind of measure in scoops. I'll do 1 scoop with this, and we'll mix it up and see how it goes. Because it's ink, they're both ink, it should go pretty smoothly for the mixing. Ooh, it's getting very pretty. So basically, this will be shimmer because of the gold, and a little bit pinky, like a rose gold. I'm gonna go ahead and do another scoop because I don't think it's pink enough. And we'll get that in there. So this is half and half now. And I think it's definitely looking way more rosy. So here we go. We're going to do our rose gold concoction. I'll leave that right there. I'm going to clean this off because I won't need it. Okay. And so let's take our rose gold color. We don't need quite that much. And we're just going to, oh, you can definitely see that shimmer come through on the surface. While I'm chalking, if you guys haven't joined my free group, just type add me in the comments. that's all you have to do. And this is all, it's a Facebook Messenger group. So you can think about that. If you're watching me on YouTube, you can hop on over to Facebook, or you can type add me, and I will you'll just have to wait for me to respond to your comment. But if you're on Facebook right now, you can type add me, and I will automatically send you a link. Well, I'll send you a message that you reply to, and then I'll send you that link once you reply and say, yes, I want the link. That's how it works. So, okay, now I'm kind of letting that dry a little bit, and I'm gonna move on and do this one. If I kind of hold it in my fist, it'll stay put and I can have a little bit of control and it won't wobble on me, right? So we're doing this rose gold that I just made, and this is ink, okay? It's ink. All right. There we go. Oh my gosh, have you guys gotten your club transfer yet? Your cherries? If you haven't, don't worry. They just shipped them out, and you should get it within a week or so. But it's so adorable. If you have no idea what our club is, just go ahead and type club in the comments, and I'll send you the information as well as how you can sign up. It is a really great chalk club. All right, so now I'm going to peel and reveal, and I need to peel it from the side. So I'm going to start at that corner and slowly, so you want to peel slowly because ink is a little more liquid than chalk paste. Ooh, wee, this is super cute. I know you guys probably cannot see the shimmer quite where you are, but it is shimmery. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this over here to get cleaned, and we'll go ahead and take this other one off. I just don't want to. There we go. So I'm starting at the corner, but I'm grabbing the entire side so that I don't stretch my transfer. Oh, that looks so cute. All right, let me wash my transfers in some water real quick. I'll get all the ink off. I'll get that fuzz off, and then I'll lay them out so that they can dry. And when you lay them out, you always, always, always lay the sticky side facing up in the air, because when it dries, that is going to become sticky again, and it cannot be touching any surfaces or it will stick right to it permanently. Like, it will not let go. So, all right, so now the trick. The trick is to kind of get this a little bit cleaned up, and we're going to dry this completely. While I am cleaning up, I'm going to put this up here just so you know. If you've been watching and checking out what we do here with Chalk Couture and CreativeSarah, if you are curious about what it takes to become a designer, I have a really great place for all the information, and it's in my opportunity group. That's a group that you can just get in, watch the video, read the informational posts, what's the promotion this month in July, and then you can stay in there, or you can get out, you can join, you can not join. Like, it's super easy, self-paced group. Just type team in the comments, and I'll send that link to you so that you can request to join. Now I'm going to dry this. I have to dry both sides really, really well. In fact, for you, I would recommend, if you're doing this at home, you can dry with one of our quick dry tools, or you can use a hair dryer. It just has a little, this has a little it's not so forceful. It dries nicely and it's not gonna like blow your stuff away. Let me see if I have the directions down here. Because sometimes, no, I don't. So I'm just going to go ahead and give you all of the instructions for finishing your metal tumbler. You're going to dry this completely. And when I say completely, we need to make sure that it is dry through and through. So you can surface dry it like I'm doing, but I want you to let it set for 24 hours so that it's completely dry through and through. Then you're going to bake this in the oven. Now, what I have found with the metal tumblers is that the coating, the color coating on here, can be sensitive to heat. The color can be. It can change colors if it's too hot. So I set my oven. I put this in cold. I turn it to 300 degrees. And then I set that timer for 40 minutes, 40. And you bake it. Then you turn off your oven, you let it cool inside the oven, okay? Now down here in my work studio, I have a crafting oven I use. It's not a special oven, it's just a what do you call it? It's a toaster oven that I purchased from Walmart, okay? And I just use that oven for my crafting projects because it's here. I didn't want to install an oven down here in my studio, but I have that. So if you have a toaster oven, you can totally use it. Regular oven, you can totally use. Now, a lot of kind of random information came out about baking these metal tumblers because of the paint that's used. On a cup specifically, this is a food grade material, and so baking it in your oven is fine. I reached out to the companies that create these, and I was very specific in the questioning that I did, and they said because it is food grade, it is safe to bake. We're not going to bake it at a high enough heat to do that anything would happen crazy. So 300 degrees, 40 minutes, and it should be good to go. When you finish this, it will be good enough. It'll be set and good enough to put in your dishwasher. Like, it is dishwasher safe, honestly. So there are like two tiny, so I'm perfectionist at times, two tiny little things that I see that I want to fix. And on metal, it is so easy to scrape away the ink if you've got like a tiny error. Like, I have this tiny little drip between the H or the I and the N, and you could just wipe it away. And I get these little Q-tips. They are makeup, like applicator Q-tips. They're so, can you see like how pointy that is? And it's just a reusable, I'm not reusable, but it's just a disposable Q-tip. All right, it looks like everything there is good. Everything here is good. So, yeah, so the last thing you have to do is just bake it, then set it aside 24 hours, let it cure, dry all the way through, and then bake it. So do not bake it with the lid on. That is one important thing. And if it's plastic, don't bake it. Only the metal are bakeable, or if something were glass. So you could do a coffee mug just like this, or you could do a glass or a wine glass or a beer stein if it's glass, you know, anything glass or metal, but nothing plastic. So that's the most important thing here. So very fun. I love making these, and I have had this for a long time, and I'm like, I need to do something with it. So love, love, love my new rose gold on here. It'll be super cute when it's all dry and I can handle it and touch it. But so there you go. We have our little Chalk Couture logo, and then bring on the sunshine. That is all I have for today. Look how cute it's going to be. Oh, put the lid on. Super cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So when I'm walking around or out hanging out, I can like show this side and people will be like, oh, what's Chalk Couture? And then when I'm on a live, I can show this side and look how cute it is. Like bring on the sunshine. I love it. And the possibilities are endless. You can customize these. We do have alphabet fonts. And I've done some really cute customized cups like this with images and like initials and things like that. Like we did bachelorette party wine tumblers with initials for each of the bridal party. So cute. Great ideas. Keep watching. Join my free group for more ideas, inspiration, and insider information if you haven't already. And the last thing I have to tell you is I still have two. I have 2 Leaning Ladder bundle boxes. So if you haven't grabbed yours this week, this is your last chance. They look like this and they're adorable. All you have to do is type box in the comments. These are double-sided and there's a hole in the back. You just pop it right out. You can just pop it with your finger. And the little squares are for you to do double-sided decor. So you can pop these out and put in a new, maybe more seasonal thing. This is very neutral, but you could do a seasonal one. You know, fall and Christmas are coming up. So if you wanted to do like a Christmas theme and then keep one neutral, easy peasy. All right, you guys, have an amazing Friday. Have a great weekend, and I will see you later. Bye, everybody.